Ladies, gentlemen, and whoever or whatever you identify as, welcome back to the Shed of Dread and welcome to another video. Right then, Christopher Eccleston. He's made some very interesting comments, hasn't he? Kind of plays into what me and John were talking about in our anti-white bias in Doctor Who, which the link will be a little eye up there. Little eye. Click on that, take you to the video. Fully aware that when the video's done okay, but obviously fully aware that because it's got anti-white written in it, I'm sure it's been throttled back. But basically what we got there is a video, and then in the description are a load of links to back up the information that we sent. It's an information video so you can make sense of stuff. That's what it is. And we actually said, John actually said, you will never get a Doctor Who actor going along them lines. Until today. Until old Christopher Eccleston decided to do something. Now I'm going to use my glasses. I'm going to do it off my phone because, as is always the way, my son has purloined my iPad because his has run out. So goggles, and it's going to be the phone's just here, so I'm going to be scrolling up there if you're wondering where my hand's going. Right then, so let's get to it. Right then, this is from the magazine called The Deadline. They've put this article up, but they haven't tweeted it. A lot of other places, all the other papers have covered it. And what happened when it was originally released is it's one of those articles that both sides can take as they wish. I took it as he was defending it, but then after rereading it and having a chat and realising and understanding, you can have it. It's pro-diversity and or anti-whiteness, and in reality it kind of sits right in the middle, but it is showing that, well, let's read the article and let's go on it. So it's from Deadline. It is in other papers, but these are the only people who produced it but then have not tweeted it because, of course, a bit like the video, it's a touchy subject. It causes problems, and I think this particular subject caused Chris some problems. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually think Christopher Eccleston is a bit of a prick, but in this one I have to agree with him, and as I go through the article I'll explain what he's doing and why he's saying what he's saying. So let's get on to it. So, a dinosaur. Doctor Who star Christopher Eccleston calls white middle-aged actors industry pariahs. See how it links into the video we did? In any case, let's go. British actor Christopher Eccleston believes that white middle-class male straight actors like him are the new pariahs of the industry. The 58-year-old former star of Doctor Who and many other British TV shows over a 30-year career told the... It's got here Times Radio. It's Radio Times. Deadline. Read before printing. Quite rightly, I'm a dinosaur now. I'm white, I'm middle-aged, I'm male, I'm straight. We're all seen through the lens of Harvey Weinstein et al. And I feel that the opportunities are shrinking, as they should do. Right. Just on that opening salvo, basically what he's saying is the industry doesn't want me because I'm white, straight and male. But I daren't go too far because I want a job, because I need to put money on the table. So I'm going to say the lines like as I should be, which is not right. Irrespective of your colour, race, religion, whatever, to say I deserve to be a pariah and a dinosaur because of the colour of my skin is racist and isn't right in any way. And that applies to every actor. You know, you can't do that. You can't marginalise and pick somebody up and put them to one side because you don't fit the narrative. And in a side thing, it's just been announced that Sue Barker is stepping down from doing Wimbledon. I don't think she's stepping down. I think she's been told that we can't have a white female in that role. She needs to be moved alongside, and we'll wait to see who her replacement is. But I got this funny feeling it's not going to be another white female. Any case, I shall carry on. I've lived off the fat of the land for 30 years of my career, but I still have to pay my mortgage. I still have to support my kids, so I don't welcome the uncertainty at all. The unpredictability was far more welcoming to a younger person, which is very, very true. As you get older and your responsibilities grow, whereas when you're a young kid, you could just, well, I don't matter, move on to the next thing. It doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really bother me. Now it does. But so he's saying, I've got a mortgage, I've got kids, I need to put money on the table. But what you're saying to me now is I can't do that because of the colour of my skin, and in some respects his sexuality as well. Although of course that shouldn't matter, because sexuality doesn't matter, because straight guys can play gay guys and gay guys can play straight guys. It's happened for years and years. I know there's a movement saying that no, it can't happen like that, but that's a load of rubbish. Any case, I shall continue. Eccleston added to BBC 5 Live that he sees himself as a failure because he did not make the most of his chances. I believe I'm much better acting now than I was in my 20s, as I should be. Correct. As you get more jobs and you learn the craft more, it's just like every other job in the world. The more you do it, the better you get at it. But you should do in any case. But he's right. The actor's comments come after a fortnight after a number of stars, including Keeley Hawes, Leslie Manville, Richard E. Grant, David Tennant, Zoe Ashton, Mira Sorrell and Juliet Stevenson all added their name to an open letter demanding an equality pledge for more women aged over 45 to appear on screen. Another form of anti-bias. Not anti-white, anti-age, anti-female. And that is a fair comment, because if you want to make a show, it doesn't have to be young people. It should be a reflection of society in general, so older people. But of course, as you get older in the entertainment industry, the less they want to know. Any case, I'll carry on. Eccleston is best known for his leading role in Doctor Who back in 2005 and for his stunning performance in the 1996 BBC drama Our Friends in the North, which also made young stars of Daniel Craig, Gina McKee and Mark Strong. But I mean, Our Friends in the North, class. It's really good programme that was. He told Radio Times yesterday they keep putting on the article Times Radio. Come on, Deadline, bit of a check. Come on, it's not hard, is it? I'd say to any young actor, you're not more important than anyone else on that set. That's why I did it. I do it because I want to be a part of a team. I want to be equal, which is correct. It does want to be equal, but it's just, that's right, the article now is finished, but it's just another reflection on how there is this bias. There is an anti-white bias. He's just said so, but in a way that doesn't mean that the cancel culture will come knocking on his door and finish off any career that he may have. This is probably why he's starring in a couple. I know he's in a couple of things. He was in Dodger, which I did a video on about, that really woke show that no one wanted on BBC TV, and he's in another one. I can't remember the name of the show. It'll be up there, which is being aired. It's off a book, I think. But other than that, and it's a shame. It really is a shame because he shouldn't feel that way, but he's been made to feel that way. And this is where people go, oh, well, you know, and it's right. The thing is, if you are now choosing characters or not choosing characters because of their age, their sex, and the colour of their skin, i.e. white, then that means there is a bias. That means that you're replacing people with people who you think should be in it to tick a box. And no offence, as I said, I'm no real fan of Christopher Eccleston. I think he's a right dick. But when it comes to him being an actor, he's bloody good. There is no two ways about it. You can't criticise the man's acting ability. Sometimes in his private life, like many of these stars, you should sometimes think about what they're going to say. But acting wise, he's a great actor. He really is a really good actor. But now that doesn't matter because he's white, straight, male, over 50. just like me. And now I'm the pinnacle of evil. It's like if I've got to, go for a job. I'm now, because I'm white, male, straight, and over 50. I'm going to struggle because I don't fit corporate images, do I? So again, so somebody has actually came out in a roundabout way, as best as he can, without going cancel culture. Because if he didn't say it as it should be, I feel I'm being victimised. He'd have gone, that'd be gone, done, finished. He'd be eliminated ever. But as he said, he's got a mortgage, which is another reason why he went back to Big Finish. It's as simple as that. He went back to Big Finish because he's got a mortgage, he's got kids, he needs to put money on the table. And at the moment, in Big Finish, only he can play his doctor until they can find somebody who can replace him as a voice actor. So again, this does play into that live stream that me and John did back. As I said, there's an eye up there in the corner. You go on there, it'll take you to the video. And it has in the comments a list of all the evidence to prove that it's not surprising there is the way it is. And it's sad. It's genuinely sad, because he's come out and said that. How many other actors, male or female, who are white? And it appears now that white females over a certain age aren't getting the roles. I'm all for diversity and inclusivity and representation, but we're not doing that now. What we're doing is it's not inclusive, it's becoming less diverse, and it is definitely 100% nowhere near representative of the population of the United Kingdom, because it just isn't. And no matter how much you argue about that, it just isn't. So we're now getting people who are getting employed not because they're the best people to do the job, but because they fit a box that needs to be ticked. It's happening everywhere. I am quite surprised that he came out and said something, but I got a feeling that maybe a change is coming. But as I said, what do I know? I'm just a fat guy sitting in his shed surrounded by his toys. But you let me know what you think. As I said, there's a comment section down below. No right or wrong comments. The article itself, it can be read either way. It can be read in, oh look, I'm quite happy that I'm being replaced by more diverse and inclusive casts. Or it can be read as, it's not fair, I need a job. But he has to be careful, as unfortunately we all have to do, because you have to be careful as a police helicopter flies over my roof and heads back to the airport. Sorry about that. Mind you, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't complain. So it could be read either way, but I think it's more, he's being very careful. Very careful. But you let me know what you think down in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that he's defending it like I did initially on my Twitter? I was saying no, hold on a minute, he's defending the fact that he can't get a job because of inclusivity. But then when you think about it and you look at it and you read it a couple of times, you can see what he's doing. He ain't happy, he needs a job, he needs money, but he daren't say too much because cancel culture. So with that, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, please thumb it up and share. I mean, much appreciated. If you enjoy what I do, then just hit the subscribe button. And all I can say so far is I've broke 100 subs, which is like, whoa, seriously good. And that's thank you to all you lot out there, because without you, this would be just me talking to my camera, lonely in my shed, surrounded by my toys. But thanks for that. So if you do like what I'm doing, then you just hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the bell, give that a ding, and you should get a notification that I've done another video. Now, on that, I found out from recently, a couple of people have been unsubscribed from my channel. So if you were subscribed and you're wondering what's going on, check, because you may have been unsubscribed for no apparent reason. And the most popular one is you ding the bell for the notifications and YouTube turn it off. I don't know why, but it's just the way it is. So check those if you were a subscriber and you were getting notifications and you weren't. check, because you might have been taken off. Because who knows, eh? YouTube, it's a wonderful place, and it really is. So with that, and as always, and until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the subs. You know, to me it means an awful lot. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll catch you in the next one.